Jugging the bricks, don't for the licks. Need a rubber band and pocket don't fit. Nigga, we stick, whole bad and thick. Ass so foul, the fuck with 2 pigs. She screamed, Tasmiko's the best. Yo, y'all know what's up. It's your boy Tasmiko in the God damn, I swear I was holding my cough that whole intro. I swear. But we just recorded a video. Go watch that. I just posted it. It's already posted. Go watch it if you haven't already. And I said it in the last video, but I said it in the outro. So I'm gonna say it in this intro. If you guys have videos you guys want me to react to, send them, please. Send them on my Instagram, send them, comment them on my Twitter, whatever, you feel me? Because sometimes I'll be searching for a really long time and I don't find it, and sometimes that's the reason why I don't be posting. So to make it easier on me and, you know, just help me out. Come on, help me. Send me some links. Today we got a video from The Richest. If y'all don't know the Richest channel, then y'all have been under a rock, because they have some dope ass content. And obviously, you know, if you're someone like me that is not rich, obviously, and that, you know, has dreams of being rich and can fantasize it and can see it, like I can just see it. You guys can see it? Can you see it? I see it. Feel me? But yeah, they got some dope ass videos. Go watch them if you guys never seen it before. But yeah, we're gonna do why Akon's building his own 6 billion mega city. Holy damn. Akon got it like that? What the hell? I didn't know Akon had it like that, to be honest. Akon be making some moves, like some life-changing moves for other people. You feel me? He doesn't be doing it for the media or anything like that. Like, he just does it out of his heart. That's why I fuck with Akon. You feel me? He does a lot for the people and for the community, and he's been doing a lot for Africa and shit too. You feel me? I'm pretty sure this mega city is gonna be in Africa. But like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications, comment whatever you guys want. You feel me? Comment some links on my IG. Send them on my IG. You know, if you guys got videos, send them my IG or my Twitter. They're right here. But other than that, let's get it. Let's see, Akon. Let's see what you're about to do with this.
Wakanda will no longer watch from the shadows.
Wakanda.
We cannot. We must not.
Damn,
For the first time in history,
RP
two
chat.
worlds are combining. Fiction is becoming reality. We've all heard of Wakanda, the beautiful city,
Crazy
the
how
heart of
many
Africa.
people
From the Black Panther comics and film, we were all
have died just
mesmerized
in
by
real
its
time,
strong
bro.
culture and unique design. However, as impressive as it was, Wakanda remained a fictional creation, a little more than another genius thought from the mind of Stan Lee. But now, thanks to one rich revolutionary rapper, Wakanda is being brought to life. With a multi-billion-dollar budget, Akon's new so-called Solar City will drive the African economy, amaze Marvel fans,
Damn,
and
look
pay
at
tribute
that.
to Black Panther himself, Chadwick Boseman, all at once. Before too long, well, I'll be screaming, Wakanda forever! So, what would a real-life Wakanda actually look like? Allow us to take you on an imaginative journey through the glass-laden utopian megacity in the making.
Shit.
The stunning renderings that have already been released make Solar
No, I've
City,
never seen that movie,
known
Black
as
Panther.
Akon
I ain't
City,
gonna lie to you.
appear as a futuristic oasis for the
I haven't been in
wealthy,
the
but it's
theaters
not
in
exclusively
fucking years.
for the wealthy
You feel
or
me?
tourists for that matter. Above
So
all
I haven't
else,
seen any movie
Akon,
that
the
has been out
mastermind
in the
behind the
last
entire operation, wants this city
2
to be the
years.
pathway to a new and
Something
improved
like that.
world, with immense benefits for the locals. What's
Maybe
your
longer.
first impression of the buildings? Unique? Certainly. But there's a good reason for their interesting shapes. Lead architect Hussein Bakri takes inspiration from African sculptures, a nod to the wonderful, thriving local culture that Akon wants thrust into the spotlight. Akon made this clear, telling the architect that he needed, quote,
Whoa,
a building that
that's
looks like a
crazy.
statue that you can take home.
That shit would
like
look like
real African
Dubai.
sculptures that they make
Oh
in the
my
villages.
God.
As we tour through the city of tomorrow,
What is
we'll
that?
be able to pass through hotels, residential properties, a university, hospitals, leisure
And they all
centers,
look
a
like
casino,
that?
movie studios, a police station, a school,
What
parks,
the-
shopping centers, and even the city's very own stadium.
Oh,
Basically all the
damn,
building
that
blocks for a
stadium's
thriving
nice.
modern civilization. Once completed, the area won't just be a local icon,
Yo,
but a
what the
worldwide
hell?
beacon for magnificent
Yo,
innovation.
if
In addition
Akon
to the city's
actually pulls
projected
this
population
off,
of 300,000, which is about the same size as Pittsburgh, uncapped international.
There's no doubt in my mind they
opportunity
would
to fly into
have
Akon
World
City's
Cups right
very
there.
own airport
No
and
doubt in
see
my
the
mind.
sparkling city for themselves.
Akon does
the
this,
singer
bro?
has already declared his intentions on social
World
media.
Cup
Looking forward to hosting you there in the
28.
future. While the glass and steel-rich building
20,
designs are
28,
eye-catching
I
without a
think.
doubt, they've drawn some criticism.
It's gonna
Why?
be in
Because the
the-
local
in the
climate is
United States.
exceptionally
I think
dry and
so.
hot, and huge windows tend to invite uncomfortable
I think.
heat. Thankfully, there is a simple
Something like
solution
that, so
for
I
this.
can't wait for that,
Air
you feel me?
conditioning. Powering the climate control won't drain as much energy as you'd think, thanks to one particular
from
design
the
feature.
phone.
Akon City is expected to be entirely solar powered. Say goodbye
Damn.
to traditional electricity grids.
That's some nice
It sounds like a
houses, too.
monumental and foreign challenge for a musician, but in reality, there couldn't be a better person for the job. The R&B singer already is an
Damn,
expert
bro,
in the solar
Wakanda's
power
gonna
field.
look
He
so
owns and runs
different if he
Akon
actually
Lighting
does this.
Africa, which provides solar power to a long list of countries throughout the continent. The visuals and the mechanics of the anticipated city are impressive. However, just as intriguing is the way that the society is proposed
Okay,
to
I-
operate. Out with
I wanna
cash
do that
and
too,
away
where
with
my-
traditional banks.
my
Akon's
mom's
city
from.
economy will be built entirely
My mom,
on
my
an
grandma, and
app-based
all her sisters,
cryptocurrency. The name?
where they're from,
Go ahead, take a guess.
in El
Yep,
Salvador, right
Akon.
there.
While
It's all
some
just
consider the
dirt
notion
and stuff.
far-fetched, the singer-turned-businessman is pushing the
And
idea
there's, like,
forward as a way to bring more freedom to residents of
There's
Senegal
two
and wider
actual
Africa.
houses,
He
you
views
know?
blockchain and crypto
Houses
as a
like this
potential
and stuff.
savior
The
for
rest
Africa
are-
in many ways
are
because
they
it
made
brings
it by,
power back to the
hand.
people.
Oh,
Blockchain offers a
houses
more
are made
secure
by hand.
currency that enables people in Africa to advance themselves independent
mind.
of the government. The numbers
But
are
you
in
get it,
Akon's
like, with
corner as well.
sticks and stuff like
6
that,
of the 10
huts.
fastest growing
You
world
feel me?
economies are in
So,
Africa. With the World
that would be
Economic
insane
Forum
to
projecting that the continent's
have
consumers
enough money
will
to
spend
fix
$2
all that
trillion
up.
by 2025.
Because everybody knows
More than
each other there.
60% of
Everybody's
people in
basically
Africa
family
are
there,
under
you feel me?
25 years old and do not use a traditional bank and
like,
heavily
it'll be a
rely
good
on
thing.
mobile phones for daily tasks.
And to fix
This
up
means
the
that
soccer
Akon
field,
could
oh,
easily
that-
penetrate the population
Yeah,
and
I would love
spread
to
like
do that.
wildfire.
Fix the soccer field
Think
over
of
there
the
because
cryptocurrency's debut in Akon City
when I
as
went
a
over there when I was
test run, with
really
the end
young, I
goal
used to play
spread it
over there
across
too,
the
and I
continent. It's
was
a
just
wild and
there
fascinating
every single
idea
day, you
that
feel
could
me?
revolutionize
And it wasn't
the
the
way of
best.
life in West Africa. It
But
could
if I could
propel
make it
Senegal
better,
onto
dude,
the center stage to compete
in the
with the
future,
African
that-
tourist-heavy hitters
that'll
like
be dope.
Morocco, Egypt, and South Africa. But where does such a spectacular idea come from? You'd expect for Akon to have a clear connection and inspiration for developing his own city, and he absolutely does. While born in the U.S.,
Dubai or
Akon
what?
spent his earlier years in Senegal before eventually moving to Union City in New Jersey as a 7-year-old. He wants to go back to his roots and see his childhood environment thrive to its full potential. With a net worth of $80 million and a long list of high-profile, deep-pocketed investors in his Rolodex, his dedicated efforts can go a long way to making that happen. Akon also cited the experiences of African Americans, particularly the events of 2020, as his inspiration. He wanted not only to create an upscale refuge for African Americans, but to provide a means for anyone interested to connect their history and ancestry on a deeper level. While the physical construction in Senegal would result in a loss of farming land, in the long run, Akon is confident that the amount of jobs created
Well, that shit's
will
gonna
be a
look
far
crazy.
greater benefit.
Look how
He's
big the
already promised
stadium's
to
gonna
provide
look.
local workers with adequate training and pay them verbatim as much as I can.
Like, there's no
Okay,
fluke.
so the
Look,
driving force behind
they
Akon
already
City
made a
comes
little-
from his hope to grow the West African
my
economy. Yet
God.
the inspiration for the physical
That's
design
crazy,
stems from
dude.
another source, one
That's
that all Marvel
crazy,
fans will
dude.
know all too well. Yep, the fictional African nation from the award-winning Black Panther film. The official Akon City website describes itself as a real-life Wakanda, and it's not hard to see why, with the towering skyscrapers and state-of-the-art tech closely resembling the setting in Ryan Coogler's cinematic masterpiece. While Akon City, at this stage at least, lacks
The
the lush river
casino.
valleys and jagged mountain ranges, with a $6 billion budget, there's certainly room to make
Besides
some
the
rather
stadium, that's the
dramatic
first thing I
landscaping
saw.
changes. If Dubai can create its own palm tree-shaped islands, Then Akon can instruct KE International,
That's crazy.
the American
Palm-shaped
consulting and
islands.
engineering firm behind the project, to feature lush greenery, flowing
What
rivers,
the
and perhaps
fuck?
even a giant panther statue overlooking the city. For those that grew up in the 2000s, listening to Akon's embracing R&B and hip-hop tracks on repeat, there were few catchier
Real.
tunes than Freedom, Smack That, and Sorry Blame It On
Smack
Me.
that
However,
out
after
on the
considerable
floor,
time in the
smack that,
shadows, the
make me
Akon
some
name
more.
isn't as well known as
Yes,
it used to
Lord.
be. While he continued to produce over the last decade, his career arguably peaked in 2006
What is that,
with the
Usher?
release of his second album, the Grammy-nominated Convicted. These days, Akon now considers himself a
Convict.
businessman first and a musician second,
Music.
always trying to put his $80 million to good
And
use. As he told Al Jazeera, "I'm in a position where I'm gifted. I'm in a place where I've been offered opportunities where I can make a difference and change lives. So why not change lives and make money at the same time?" Hats off to that. He owns a clothing line based out of New York City, and as we touched on earlier, an African solar lighting company. Called Akon Lighting Africa, the business aims to make solar
I
energy
never knew what the
widely
fuck that was
accessible in
for.
Africa. Since
To be
launching
honest.
in 2014, the operation has spread to 14 nations, including Guinea, Senegal, Mali, Niger, Benin, and Sierra Leone. Then there's the South African diamond mine, and while backlash for the industry is well noted, Akon has stated that he is adamantly against blood diamonds, even donating his business's profits to local communities. Like a handful of other big names, Akon copped some serious media coverage for his consideration to run for US president in the 2020 election, but that was a short-lived idea. Anyway, back to the city project. The concept first gained traction back in 2018. 2 years later, in January of 2020, Akon met with Senegalese
they're
government
gonna call it
officials
Solar
to
City?
finalize the agreement. At that point, Wakanda had everything in place to become reality. Akon's plans are to build near the village of Imbadine, right about here, just a short drive from the Senegalese capital of Dakar and the state's new international airport. The town will initially
Akon
cover
City.
some 55 hectares, or 135 acres, but grow to 500 hectares, or 1,235 acres by the end of the decade. If all goes to plan, it'll boast artificial islands and a marina with
Bro,
room for
what the
world-traveling
fuck?
cruise ships to dock. On September 1st, 2020, Akon laid down the first stone of the $6 billion city. Tragically, this came just 4 days after the heartbreaking
might as well
passing
call
of
that
Black
shit
Panther
the-
himself, Chadwick Boseman. Now, the Wakanda-inspired Akon City
The-
serves another
what's it
important
called?
purpose.
The Chrome
The
City.
whether officially or
shit's
unofficially,
all
will
chrome.
now act as a powerful tribute and memorial to the beloved fallen actor. As for the cost of living, we have to imagine that, compared with the US at least, it'd be extremely cheap. Consumer prices in Dakar are 49% lower than in New York, and renting a one-bedroom apartment at just $586 per month is 82% cheaper than the Big Apple. Despite the relatively low costs, the environment is still poised to be chock full of futuristic luxury. Of course, building an entire
Imagine
civilization
houses
doesn't
like
come
that.
cheap. The $6 billion needs to be put to good use. Hundreds of millions will be spent on construction. Likewise on developing and implementing the novel cryptocurrency. Hundreds of millions more will go into building public transport,
Bro, it'll be
landscaping, importing
thousands,
materials,
hundreds
and
of
covering
thousands
staff
of
costs.
jobs.
Not to mention the marketing. Solar power installers typically charge around $1 per watt for their labor. To power a whole city, well, we're talking big numbers. If we look at New York again, the American metropolis uses 11 billion watts per day. You do the math. The city's Phase 1, which deals with most of the construction, is expected to be completed before the end of 2023. Phase 2, which
Damn,
focuses
that
on
fast?
implementing the Akon cryptocurrency,
What the hell?
will run from
How many
2024
people are
to
gonna be
2029.
fucking working
Could
there?
you see yourself living there? Using cryptocurrency every day? It won't be hard to find work, that's for sure.
Cryptocurrency?
Thousands of jobs would need to be filled. Doctors, chefs, drivers, teachers, builders, and everything in between. In an ideal world, Akon has stated that they intend to scale the concept even further, expanding to all the other countries in Africa so all the cities are connected.
Bro, I
But
think
as
you'll
it
be
turns
rich
out,
as hell
Akon isn't the only
going
celebrity putting plans in place to revitalize the
over
African
there with,
economy.
with US
British
dollars.
actor Idris Elba intends to build an ecotourism complex on an island off Sierra Leone. Clearly, there's a lot to look forward to, and we can't wait to see the result. But before we wrap things up,
that's
we at The
crazy.
Richest just want to take this opportunity to pay our respects to Chadwick Boseman. The cherished, supremely talented actor was an inspiration to many, and was taken far too soon. Chadwick, we'll miss you. Wakanda forever.
And as you can see, I am not dead.
So, could you actually picture yourself in Akon City, raising a family there? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Catch you next time.
Hey, do you guys see yourself living there? Low-key, I do, bro. That shit looks like a master plan. You feel me? If they actually go on with this, whoo, it's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be the next popping spot. 100%, bro. Damn. Hey, shout out to the Riches. We gonna start reacting to more videos from them for sure in the future. But like I said in the beginning, give me your links, give me videos to react to, you know, on my Instagram or my Twitter, or in the comment section down below. But that was all for this video. It's a baby boy Taz Miko. Deuces.
Popping the perk in his hand, this nigga shooting at me, dodging like Matrix. Your home got raided, winning like Vegas, fucking bitches every night.